Okay, let me make sure that the mic is on before. Okay, we're good. The mic is on. It's gonna get a little getting used to the new mic just because it has a little bit of some new functions and different things. So I sometimes can't tell if it's recording or not, but I think we're good to go. Today we're gonna have a bit of a modified day. We're gonna do some chest and some hamstrings only. Our triceps are super cooked from the last time we hit them on, when was it, on Tuesday. So we went a little bit too hard that they didn't recover on time now. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining, but that does mean that we're gonna have to push our triceps to the next day. So we're gonna be doing some triceps tomorrow with our biceps, or not with our biceps, but with our back and shoulders. So we're gonna be doing a little bit of a modified one today. I'm thinking we're gonna do 6, 7 sets of chest, and I think that'll be pretty good. We've kind of been leaning towards the 6 sets, but I think an extra little set's not gonna hurt nobody. Plus, we have a little bit more time, so why not throw one more in there? So I'm thinking we're gonna start off with some Smith machine. I think we're gonna do maybe 2, 3 sets of Smith. Then we're gonna move over to that isolation machine that we like, that we kind of been wanting to practice a little bit more, just because my shoulder's a little bit wonky. But I will be trying out a bit of a lat release kind of stretch, where I put my armpit area on top of a barbell, and then I let a kettlebell kind of like swing as I'm kind of holding with that arm, and it's gonna push that barbell into my lats and kind of around this area, and I think it's gonna do some pretty good release of all that tension that we've been holding on to with our lats, because our back is for sure a little bit more on the stiffer side. I won't even lie to you guys. I haven't been getting a lot of my body work done, or a lot of massages, and man, a lot of that tension can for sure add up. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to not feel super stiff when you haven't been super good at the mobility and everything. But I think our mobility is fine either. Overall, I think our mobility is pretty good. Now, would I want it to be better? Yes. Should it be better? Probably. Would we get to that point at some point? I think so. I think so. I don't think I'm gonna rush it or anything. I think little by little we'll get our mind straight, and we'll focus on some mobility stuff as well. Just because we want to make sure that we're good. And I think the more mobility we have, the better range of motion we're gonna have, and when you have more range of motion, you guys already know, more gains. So we're gonna be throwing them here and there. Me and Jasmine used to do these yoga sessions, where we used to do this kind of like stretching yoga at home. We had these little mats and everything, and we used to spend like about an hour. Kind of before we got into fitness SF about 3.5 years ago. That was kind of like the start of me wanting to get a little bit more active, because it took me a solid 5 years to break out of my bad habits and actually get into shape. Because I took a big break. I took like a 5 year gap when I was in the best shape ever. But also my mentality wasn't that great at that time. I don't know, the environment and everything wasn't too good, where I was able to really maintain everything. Now my voice is cracking a little bit, but let me tell you guys actually the story, because I remember it till this day of the day that I decided to take a break, or a 5 year break from the gym. Now everything was going hella good at the gym. I was in the best shape ever. I was pretty lean. Now I'm not as big as I was now, just because I didn't kind of stick to it. But when I was kind of like in the best shape ever and everything was going well. I was meeting some really nice folks at the gym that I was at in college and everything. And then I started kind of getting a little bit closer to a trainer, and he was kind of teaching me little by little, like little things, tips and tricks and things like that. It wasn't, he was just kind of doing it free of charge. I didn't really know nothing about personal training or anything, or I was just kind of going into the gym, just going hard or whatnot, and just counting my macros. And so he was like, dude, I see some potential in you. And that day where he told me, hey, I want you to get to like 170, 180, but lean. because he saw that I was already pretty lean and everything. I want you to get to that shape, but stay lean so you don't do it in a healthy way. Tell me why, after he gave me that advice, that he saw something in me. I don't know what the hell it was, but I never came back. I never came back to the gym, and I took a 5 year break. I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know why that was. I was still feeling motivated now. I think part of it too was I was also a little bit stressed. Now I wasn't handling like cheat days and things like that pretty well because I was pretty crazy about it. But also it was kind of like a tougher time. I wasn't as financially stable or anything, so it's really hard to get a lot of food in and everything. And when you don't have a lot of money, you also might not even have a lot of time because you're trying to grind and everything, and so it can get pretty tricky. And I think it just wasn't affordable for me at the time, and all the cards weren't in my hand, and so it kind of just led to me taking a 5 year break, and now I kind of came back into it with a better mindset where I'm able to really have a healthy balance, but also know so much more about the gym in general, and I can really utilize that to its full potential. And I think we've been doing pretty good. I Not to toot my own horn, but I think we've been doing some pretty good damage at the gym, and we've built something pretty decent, I would say. I'm pretty happy with the results that we have, and we couldn't get here if I wasn't consistent throughout and everything. Even when I went to go get LASIK, the days before I got LASIK surgery, and I had to go like a week and a half to 2 week break, I still hit the gym at least 2 to 3 days before that just to make sure that I kind of like wasn't missing too much. So there's certain times where I feel like maybe you could have taken a little bit of break, but I think just being as consistent really led me to a kind of routine where I'm just like, nah, dude, don't make any excuses and just show up, and that's just what we've been doing. That's just what we've been doing. And coming to this new gym has been super nice. It also motivated us so much more because we get to try out so many different machines that we haven't tried before, and man, they feel fucking awesome. So I'm pretty I'm pretty happy right now. We've been we've been making some steady progress. We have a new home gym so we can try out new things, make new gains. I think we're set. I'm super excited for 2026 to see what he has in store. Now I'm thinking at some point maybe I start taking you guys to a little bit of some fitness expos. I think that'd be pretty nice. Meet a few folks and everything. I think that'd be pretty good. I've never been to one before. I've seen vlogs about them, and it looks like such a good time. There's so many different brands, from Gym Reapers to Young LA to Build. Probably is gonna be. Everyone's always at these fitness expos because it's really good exposure. And so I'm just gonna go there just to really just take everything in because I've never been to one. So it'd be nice to kind of experience it and see kind of what's going on. And I'm most likely gonna feel motivated, man. Seeing some big boys in there, it's always motivating, man. It is always motivating. I be telling Jasmine all the time. Every time I'm at home and I'm watching someone like lift or anything, that shit gets me so motivated. I'm like, man, I'm trying to hit the gym now. I'm trying to get a pump right now just because it looks so sick. The pump and everything, man. It's nice. It is nice. But hopefully, hopefully, it is not too packed at the gym, and also hopefully there's not a class because last time I can really hear the class in between the headset, but or not the headset, but the mic. So hopefully we don't hear it too much. I'm gonna try to mess around with that specific footage if it kind of gets to that, but it can get pretty loud in there, guys. It can get pretty loud, and I can also get copyrighted for the music that's playing because they be playing some bangers. I won't even lie to you guys. I won't even lie, but man, I'm not trying to get my video copyrighted or anything, so it can get a little bit tricky. Thankfully, the mic has an isolation mode type of thing, so it kind of blocks them off a little bit, but it's not hella quiet either. So you kind of have to take what you get. But I've been pretty happy with this DJI. We're also going to be giving our DJI Mini to a friend of ours. Shout out to Lindsay, who put us onto that sunscreen that I actually forgot to put on today. And I was telling myself, dude, put on your sunscreen before you head to the gym. There I go forgetting. But we're going to be giving her we're going to be giving her the mic so that way she can kind of play around with it and and use it to her for her videos and everything. So pretty excited. Pretty excited to show her how to kind of like how everything works and everything, because it when I first started, man, it was tricky and it was annoying too, because there's so many different functions and you just never know. Even with this mic now, I feel like I still need to play around with it fully to really get it down and everything, because there's different volume modes and things like that. So, all right, enough of getting into a tangent about mics. Let's skip over to the gym. Let's see which one we end up doing. I might even change my mind. We might even start off with that isolation machine. I don't know. We shall see once we get there. I'll see you guys over there. Okay. Let me make sure this is done. Like I mentioned, today's a bit of a modified day. We're gonna do 2 sets of the Smith machines. Try to go crazy. But we won't be doing triceps because, man, our triceps are still pretty good from the last time. So let's add some weight. Let's warm up, and then I think our target is gonna be 45 with maybe 10 is 12.5. We'll see. It just kind of depends. Now, I'm actually, instead of using these bumper 45s, I'm gonna grab the ones with the handles. They're just easier to carry. These in particular are hella hard to grab, especially when they're on the floor. Trying to get a grip on them, it's hella hard. All right, I'm gonna go grab those 45s. For some reason, I'm hella fucking sleepy today. I was yawning a bunch when I was in the car, so we're running a little bit short on energy. I'm waiting for that pre-workout to finally kick in. All right, let's see how this 45 feels. All right, that's good. Let's move the mic. You find the breaking it. Now, I don't know if this thing feels a little bit high, but I think it's fine. It still feels pretty good. Let's go grab some tens. Why is it only 45 and 10? It's because this fucking bar, I don't know what it is, but this thing is so fucking heavy. And I cannot do the same way here as I can with the other at the other gym. Now for squats, for some reason it's a different story, and I can actually do way more weight. So I don't know what the hell. But for the stop set, we're gonna use the reps. See how that goes. Now I'm hoping I get a solid maybe 6, 7. That's what I'm hoping for. Now, who knows, right? Worst case scenario, you know what I end up doing? I'll just end up drop set. Let me fix this real quick, actually. Something wrong with my thing. I remember from all those times we've done these, it's easier if I wrap up my right first, because that's my more dominant hand, more functional. So it just makes more sense. So it's a little bit harder to move my left hand around when it's super tight. I also forgot my little extension pad inside the car, so we might go grab it, or I might decide to just even do some flies. Honestly, let me see what we end up doing. I'm actually, I think that's fine for now. I'm actually gonna switch this afterwards. Wish me luck. Oh, actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just Let me move the mic. I'm in the breaking this fucking thing and I just got it. Or just hope it fucking stays this real quick. Nice. That was good. Now, it was a little bit unfortunate that the mic was kind of in the way, but let's move the mic. So that way it's not in the way no more. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch the angle for you guys. I'll see you guys for a second set. Okay, so for our second set, we're gonna do 7.5. So I'm gonna go grab some 2.5s from the squat bar. And you see how that goes. Let's take off the tens. Now for this one, let's get a solid 10, maybe 8. I mean, that's kind of what I'm aiming for. I think it should be good though. We're gonna use the rest for this one too. Let me also make sure that this thing's on me because sometimes it likes to play around. Let's do this 45 with 7.5. Try to get as many as we can. And today's gonna be a short day. We might even we might even do abs or something just to take us some time. No, I'm kidding. Abs, I would say you don't really typically have to do them, to be honest, but now some people do them. Don't listen to me. I say do them. It's not. It's probably ideal to hit every single muscle group, but I think ab is the only one that I just don't hit as often, to be honest. I think I still have ab muscles and everything. It's just I don't know. I think you're already working them while you're doing all these to stabilize and everything. I think you're good. How you see that? Yeah, sick. That's not bad. What I'm gonna do on this next one, or for this one in particular, let's pause it and let's maybe hit it for maybe 2 more. See how that goes. Okay, let's do it. Let's hit it for maybe 2 more. Oh, that's it. Let's hit out the 2.5 for the next one. Okay. I'm about to do our third set. I'm gonna take 2 minutes. I'm gonna go drink some water, and we'll start out. Now, we're gonna retire these bad boys. For our last set. After this, we'll come over to that chest press that was nice. I really wish they had a different isolation machine that's like this. They don't have one, unfortunately. So, I think they gotta do what you gotta do. Let me try the elbow sleeves. Let's pull these bad boys out for our wrist. I don't have any wristband or anything, You technically don't have to use these as much, but it also helps you stabilize a little bit. And they're pretty useful for me. So it just kind of depends on your preference. Some people use them, some people don't. You don't really need to be forced to use them or anything. It really depends on whether they're comfortable for you or not. Because sometimes some accessories just aren't comfortable. I remember when I first got my lifting belt, that motherfucker hurt so bad for the first month to maybe month and a half. That thing would pinch the shit out of my stomach. It was leaving me bruises all the time. So I get why some people don't use them. You have to really get used to them and break them in. Right. Let's do this one. Let's try to get as many as we can. And then after that, it just kind of depends. We either drop the fives and just do 45s. Move this up a little bit. Okay, that's just high. It's fine. Let's see. And I'm way too tired already. Let's see out the five. Let's just do a 45. Now, might be a bit should put these back up, but I think it's fine. Let's go to that press now. We're done here. Okay. Let's do our section. We're gonna leave it for two. I'm gonna try to set it up a little bit because I'm not sure we're gonna like it, but whoever was in this beforehand was tall as shit. I think that's pretty good. Let's see how it feels first without any weight. And I'm gonna look at the clip right now just to make sure I'm even because sometimes you guys already know my shoulder likes to play around a little bit. Okay, that's good. Let's have 45. Our working is gonna be 45 with a five. Let's I'll take a look at the footage. Things are looking good. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna try to make sure that I keep my right shoulder as low as possible. If you guys already know that shit likes to ride up. It's fucking. I'm gonna try to keep it as easy.
You know, I think I paused at that. Make sure that my right shoulder is running up because I'm already fucking feeling it. I can already feel my chart kind of going in. Not the most ideal conditions. Okay. Just maybe a quick break. And wait for maybe 2 or 3 more. The fives feel pretty good though. I think that's nice. I think on this next one, maybe I'll drop the five, maybe I'll keep them, and I'll put 2.5. Just kind of. And over here, it's all gonna be off each line. It's literally fine. So that's one. So they need to stick my hair. That's the end. Two backs. I'm not sure this angle for you guys. But it's still pretty good. Stuff will get stolen here, you know? It's let's take maybe a 2 minute break. And then we'll start it out for one more. After this, I'm gonna go grab a my little extension pad so I can do some flies after this. But I'm gonna go drink some water, man. Fucking thirsty. I think after this one, because I have to head out after this to the car, so I'll probably do it on the way back. I'm thinking. I don't know, man. I'm kind of debating whether I should do the fives. We'll try to 2.5s just so I can get as comfortable as possible. Also, gotta take a look at the footage to make sure that my shoulder wasn't running up too much, but we'll see right now. Let's take out the fives. Go grab some 4.5s real quick. Before I start, let me take a look at the footage real quick, just to make sure if I need to make any adjustments for the second. I was taking a look at the footage. We're fixing our form on this bad boy, so I'm pretty happy. Let's still keep that elbow low, so that way we can keep our shoulder low throughout this one. We'll try to get maybe a solid 7, maybe 8. See how it goes. That's it. Let's let's go do some cables or some flies. Just kind of depends. Now we originally do that fly that we've been liking, but it was taken, so we're gonna have to improvise and go back to the good old cables, which is nice. I think we're gonna do 2 heavy sets of these. Use the belt to our advantage, and then we're gonna stay here and just do triceps. Honestly, oh no, we're not doing triceps today. And then move over and do hamstrings at some point. We'll see. Let's see how 20 kg feels. I have no idea. Let's move it up. Was that already how it was before? There you go. That's good. Let's try that again. And I forgot to buckle my. I forgot to buckle my belt, so we're just using an accessory right now, which is fine. I'm gonna try to even them out a little. That was good. Let's take a look at the form real quick. I think we're gonna move up one, just to increase the intensity a little bit. That felt good. Now, for this one, what we're gonna do, we're gonna do 25 kg. See how that feels. Now, I'm hoping I can get maybe at least a solid 6, 7. We'll see though. Let's change the song real quick. All right, let's do it. Okay. I think that's it. Let's do some triceps now. I think we're gonna start up with some good old push downs. Now, I completely forgot I completely fucking forgot that we're not doing triceps today, that we ended up moving this to tomorrow. So we're fucking done with chest. Let's go do some hamstrings and we're pretty much gonna be done with today, which is nice. I'll see you guys in the next clip. Let's go ahead and do this one. Now, we're gonna stay here for 3. I'm just gonna record the first one. And then I'm gonna see you guys for some audios up next. Now, I either do it with the dumbbell stack over there on the other side because that's where the heavy ones are. On this side, they only go up to 45, so I have to go all the way to the other side. If not, I see a little barber that we can use. Maybe just set something up there. Just kind of depends. I'm a little bit lazy to go to the car to get that little mat, so we're just gonna have to deal with the fucking pain from our knees when we're doing this one. You guys already know that I get I don't know, this one feels fucking uncomfortable right here on my knee. I don't know what it is, but my fucking quad is like moving around as I'm doing it. I think it's fine. Now, I'm not gonna do a warm up. Don't be like me, but fuck it. Now, I think I'm gonna do maybe 127. See how it goes. Shit, that's good. That was good. I think we're gonna stick to 127. Either we stick to on the second set, and then on the third one, we'll do 110. But I'm done for you guys. No, you guys are done. I'm gonna stay for 2 more. I'll see you guys for some audios. Okay. Let's finish off today. I'm gonna go grab the 90s. I think I'm just gonna go with the first one. I'm gonna go find a little spot to pose down, but our fucking abs are already fucking cooked from the last one we were just doing. So let's get this fucking 90 feel. So I'm gonna try to get maybe a solid 6 to 8 is the rep range we're aiming for, but we'll fucking see. We're gonna use the Versa grips. Now, you guys already know these are my favorite, but you gotta do what you gotta do. The other ones also take way fucking longer to put on. That's just the only unfortunate part. I wish the cloth ones were a little bit easier to put on, but they take like fucking 10 years. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully it's fucking Friday, man. We don't work tomorrow. Wish me luck. One more just like that. It's gonna be 2 minutes, three. I'll see you guys for the pose now. Okay. It's looking a little bit dark, but I think that should be fine. Let me actually take a look at the lighting. If not, what I might do is I might switch the camera angle. Let me see how it looks first. Nah, the quality's not too bad. It's not too dark. Let's see how things are looking. Today was a successful ass fucking day. I'm not gonna lie. Because we didn't do triceps, we still have a little bit more energy, which is nice. So tomorrow is what we're gonna be feeling it the most because we're gonna be doing back, we're gonna be doing shoulders, and we're gonna be doing triceps. So it's gonna be a bit of a pack one. All right, let's see what kind of damage we did. And let's take a look at the back. I think I might change the angle real quick. Shit's looking a little dark. Okay. Let's switch the angle for you guys. It's looking a little dark for me. Let's try it this way. Let's see how it's looking. That's way better. Let's try those little pose downs one more time. Let's see. Okay, that's pretty good. The lighting is way better right here for some reason. If the camera lens is not getting too much lighting, the whole thing is fucking dark as hell, and it's not the most ideal thing, to be honest with you guys. Okay. Let's play around with the lighting real quick. No, that's way better. Okay. Yeah. It's looking a little too blue. Give me a second. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep it at 1.4. Let's take a look at back one more time. Man, fucking posing down is a workout in itself. I'm not even gonna lie. Anyways, I don't know. Maybe at some point I'll do a little bit more posing practice at home. Just because I'm already fucking tired. Okay. I'll see you guys in the next video. For some, what am I doing? Back, shoulders, and some triceps. Okay. Don't skip your cardio. Remember to be consistent. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good weekend.